All right, welcome back, everyone. We're diving deep today. And get this, our source material, a single sentence.
Oh, wow. Okay, so just one sentence.
Yep, you heard that right. Just one sentence. We're going to see if we can squeeze out as much insight as we can from it. Like, what can we learn about persistence and reaching those big, audacious dreams,
Yeah,
all from one sentence.
that is a challenge. I'm intrigued, though. We always talk about how much wisdom can be packed into like a proverb or a quote.
Right, it's true. So much noise out there these days. Information overload.
Exactly. Maybe that's why sometimes the most powerful messages are the super simple ones, the ones that cut through all the clutter.
100%. Okay, so ready for the sentence?
Lay it on me. Hit me with it.
All right, here goes. Dreams come true with persistence and hard work. Never stop until you achieve what you desire.
Okay, so right off the bat, you see the two biggies: persistence and hard work.
Right. So straightforward, but it definitely makes you think.
It totally does. It's making me think about, like, what does real persistence actually look like, when you're out there in the trenches trying to make things happen?
And is it really about never stopping? Or is there a smarter way to approach that?
Yeah, good point.
Yep.
I mean, it's motivational for sure, but never stop can be a bit intense.
A little bit. Yeah, it
Eh,
kind of makes you picture someone just like bulldozing their way through everything.
Yeah, and that's not always the most sustainable way to go about it.
No, definitely not. I mean, I consider myself a pretty persistent person. Like, if I really want something, I could be. Well, let's just say I don't give up easily.
Uh-huh, I get it.
But even I've learned that hard work alone isn't enough. Got to have that clear direction, that purpose behind it. Otherwise, it's just like spinning your wheels and burning yourself out. What do you think?
Absolutely. It's like that saying, work smarter, not harder.
Right. Exactly.
Persistence is key, but if you're not careful, it can be like, well, running in circles.
A hamster wheel.
Exactly. A hamster wheel. All that effort, but you're not actually getting anywhere. And then on the flip side, you've got people working their tails off, but they don't have that, unwavering belief, that real deep down commitment to their dream.
And then they just kind of fizzle out.
Yeah, exactly. They hit a roadblock and suddenly it's like, oh, maybe this isn't for me.
Which brings us back to never stop. There's got to be a balance, right? Like, are there ever times when stepping back from a dream is actually the smart move?
Oh, absolutely. That's where things get really interesting, because never stop is a fantastic motivator in theory, but in reality, sometimes you need to pause to reflect. That's not weakness, that's strategy.
Totally. Sometimes you got to recharge the batteries, take a breather.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. How many times have you taken a step back from something only to come back with fresh eyes and way more energy? It's about knowing when to push and when to take a strategic pause.
Absolutely. I know I've definitely had those aha moments after taking a break from a problem or a project I was stuck on. Okay, so let's get practical for a second. Think about a goal you're working towards right now. What does never stop look like for you personally?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, is it about pushing through those tough moments even when you want to quit? Or always being on the lookout for new knowledge and skills? Maybe it's about trusting the process even when you don't see immediate results.
Mm-hmm.
What does never stop mean to you in this context?
I think for me, it's more about nurturing that inner drive, like what Angela Duckworth calls grit.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Yeah, that blend of passion and perseverance that helps you navigate all the inevitable challenges that come your way. Because you're going to hit roadblocks. Everyone does.
For sure.
It's about having the grit to keep going,
Mhm.
to keep pushing forward, even when it's hard.
Okay, so I think we're starting to get a clearer picture here.
Mhm.
Persistence, the real deal. It's not just about blindly pushing forward, is it?
No, not at all. It's about being smart about it. It's about choosing your dreams wisely, putting in the hard work, and staying flexible.
Yeah, flexibility is key.
Absolutely. You got to be able to adapt, to adjust your approach when things aren't working.
All right, so to wrap things up, I think what we've learned today is that persistence, combined with hard work and a healthy dose of self-awareness, is a powerful force.
Yeah, for sure. But it's not about letting your dreams consume you. It's about finding that sweet spot where dedication meets self-care.
100%. All right, and before we go, I want to leave you with one last thought to ponder.
Okay, I'm listening.
How can you take this idea of never stop and turn it into something that motivates you instead of feeling like this huge weight on your shoulders?
Ooh, I like that.
It's about finding that balance, that personal definition of success. That looks different for everyone, right? And your journey to get there, That's going to be unique too.
Yeah, absolutely. Your path is your own.
All right, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive. Until next time.
See ya!